Hello. Welcome to our weekly crypto show. Hey, everybody. Looks like we're streaming. Welcome back to Crypto Traders Arena. This is our episode 12 of our crypto weekly review. 3 months in, we made it. So I guess that means this is the end of the month. Yeah, so I guess we're at the end of March here. End of the quarter. So I think in general, the first quarter was relatively bullish for crypto. So that's a good sign. But anyhow, we're back today. I think I'll start today with, let me just make sure everything's rolling. Yeah, it looks like we're good on YouTube. So I think I'll start today just by asking a question. And that question is, where can I find this free DeFi money bot everybody's talking about on Twitter? I think the only person that can answer that is Mr. Paul J. Are you here with us today?
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm here. Pump and dump, Kevin. Pump and dump.
Yeah, pump and dump.
We have to follow our plan. We are not moon boys.
Yeah. Which actually brings up a good point. I was thinking about our group today and how we kind of do approach things different than most Discord channels, I think. If anything, I think we do a pretty good job of talking about actionable trades that you can take. And I know Stefan and Paul both are really good about pointing people out trades before they take them, which is awesome. I try to do that with my investment trades as best I can. But in general, I think we stick to a very strict version of following our plans and leaving out all this sort of sensationalism and all the FOMO type stuff and just kind of aping into things. And, you know, we try to stick to sound reasons to take trades. And in general, I think everyone in our group is pretty good about that. And really, I think for new people, you know, we're a good place to come if you want to get some sound experience and advice and learn this craft the right way, as opposed to just I don't know, a lot of Telegram and Discord channels that are just kind of a bunch of nonsense moon boy type stuff, like Paul was just saying. So if anything, we definitely don't go down that path. So I don't know if you're new to this show. Just to remind everybody, you know, there is a link to our Discord channel here below this video, and we do have, you know, we have our free channel, which is just called CTA Lounge, and you know, there's not tons of activity in there, but if you know, we do try to post some stuff here and there, and really, if you're new and want to just pop in and ask a question, please do so, and I'll do my best. In fact, I'll just kind of throw it out there if anybody, even if you want to DM me directly. Once you join the group, I'll do my best to help you, you know, within reason. I don't have all the time in the world, but I'm happy to you know, do my best to help you get on the right path. And if you do decide you want to learn how to do this, you know, consider joining our group. We know we do charge a small fee, but I think it's only like $25 a month. And I think for that money, you do get a lot of value. So you might consider that. You know, but like I said, like, you know, I know there's maybe some people, you know, there's a lot of kind of bad views on paid groups and stuff, but I think, you know, we're not like a typical paid group, in my opinion. You know, we're not offering any like, you know, it's sort of, we still respect the fact that you have to do this for yourself. You can't just, you can't expect to just, you know, join some group and have somebody else trade for you. That usually ends in disaster. But what we do is help people learn, help you get your plan together. And then we also provide, you know, like I said, actionable trade ideas before they happen. So whether you're like a long-term trader or a swing trader or a day trader, we offer all that. So consider checking us out if you're not already part of what we're doing. But enough of that. And also, if at bare minimum, maybe you could like and subscribe to our channel. I know that Paul's going to be doing a daily 10-minute or less kind of market overview starting this week, I believe. And so every day he'll be on YouTube, just kind of highlighting some levels and, you know, areas of interest for the day. So check that out. And then, of course, we'll be here every Sunday just kind of talking about our you know, what we're calling the Road to Financial Freedom plan, which, you know, Paul will get into a little later. But that's our long-term trading plan where we're basically just, you following this thesis of this year being a bottoming phase of the cycle and a good accumulation time. So, we're looking to just basically start picking up these altcoins at the bottom of the range and get ready for the next bull run, which hopefully comes maybe sometime next year or the year after that. So this is very long-term, slowed down trading that is basically low risk with high reward. So, and personally, that's kind of how that's been the, that's how I got started in this. And I think everybody, that's a good place to, if you're new to trading, this is a good place to start because it's slow. It's pretty anxiety free. Well, you could make it stressful if you want, but in general, it's designed to be anxiety free. And, you just take a small amount of your capital and put it to work in the market and look for exponential returns down the road. So it's a great place to get started. And crypto is a great place to do that because, we do see these like epic bull runs in the market when the cycle hits. And also if your timing's pretty damn good right now, I would say, if you're just getting into this right now at the moment. Sure, you missed a little bit of a rally here this first quarter, but I don't think it's too late to join. In fact, I think we're going to see moves back down to the bottom of the range again. So, don't feel the FOMO. Definitely don't go in and buy the tops of this current rally. That's not a good idea to start with, and just be patient. And I think you'll find that down the road we'll have another opportunity to get in if you're not already long. And that goes for Bitcoin and all altcoins as well. So anyhow, getting into that, actually, that is a good point to just get into, some charts here, and we'll look at Bitcoin and stuff in a minute. I have DXY on the screen here to start, and really just real quick, all I'll say is, this is a weekly chart, but you can see I have my, I have fibs drawn from, going all the way back to January 21st of 21 and up to the high. And really, we've just come down and hit 50% level, and we've actually started, we caught a good bounce here at the 50% level, essentially, dead cat bounce here, up to the 38.2 of the down move. So I've also drawn my fib retracement off the top down to the current low, which is, it's a little below the 50% level of the entire range, and it basically came down against these candle body lows here. And not a surprise that we bounced around that level. And then also not a surprise that, zooming in a little bit, in fact, I'll just jump to a daily chart, basically just came down and smacked 78.6, and we're basically dead cat bouncing off of this down move now, which last week I'd drawn these ABCDs to the downside, which we did, hit and then extend past a little bit. And now we're just kind of bouncing here, and there's no real like market structure bottom here yet, but we do have a potential kind of ugly 3-bar fractal here, depending on how we open up later today. A tick above here will be a 3-bar fractal, which wouldn't be a huge surprise. Just 'cause DXY does seem to like to V-bottom. You can kind of see here where it just sort of V-bottomed and put this bounce in. So not a lot of W's to work with in DXY, which isn't terribly uncommon. We did get a nicer M top up here. It kind of ended up being a triple M top here. But point being, looks like we're catching a bounce here. But what I was going to say first before that is we did basically come up into the 38.2 level here and get rejected. So no bull market in the DXY yet. Essentially just came up against this high here and 38.2 and got knocked back down. You can see like bearish divergence in MACD and RSI here too, to sort of support that down move that we just got. So, what does that mean for Bitcoin? I suppose, Bitcoin's looking relatively uppy still, while DXY looks like it wants to bounce. So we'll just have to see what happens here when we get up into the first point of resistance is probably this M top here. We almost hit it already. We'll just see how high this bounce goes, but really I'm kind of expecting this thing to roll back over into the reload zone, which might open up some room for risk on to push higher. But that said, if we do, wherever this, if we do pull back and start making a W here, then that's not good for risk on. So just be watching DXY to see what happens here, if it can actually form a bottom in this reload zone, which wouldn't be a huge surprise. So just keep that in mind and watch that. If this thing just keeps shooting up, that's probably going to put some downwards pressure on Bitcoin. But essentially still, as every week, I've said every week, basically, I I don't see any reason to stop thinking that we're in kind of this accumulation phase, bottoming year. Probably will take most of the year, if not all the year and into next year to truly put this base in. And really, we kind of want to see a long bottom to really set up a bigger run next bull cycle. So, but nothing's changed here. In fact, even if if DXY does find a bottom here and start pushing up higher, even potentially up into 50% levels and reload zones, short reload zones, this move here is gonna probably create these opportunities to accumulate, especially even like Bitcoin. If you're not long Bitcoin and you want to get another opportunity to buy, that's seeing the DXY push higher here is going to create that opportunity. And then I'll just going on with that same theory. So essentially, this, we don't know what's going to happen here. I do think we'll get some kind of bounce and probably roll back over in the short term a little bit while risk on sort of pushes higher into May. April, May, pretty good for crypto in general, and also the broader market. And you hear the sell in May and walk away adage, and I think that's probably for the moment still applicable. I do think we could easily rally up into May before this thing does roll over. And going to SPY, for example, we already, I've mentioned this bearish key reversal here the last couple weeks, which did confirm, and then we just bounced really hard off of it. But until this level here is breached, this key reversal is still active. And you can kind of see how we pushed higher and backed off and left a wick. And then the next week we opened up, pushed higher, backed off again. So volume looks pretty uppy, but we didn't really, I don't know. I don't see a lot of strength here is all I'm saying. This downtrend line is basically in play here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have to just kind of walk down this thing a bit. And of course, we talk about W's on other sides of the trend line, TRI, LJ setup. And so until there's a W here, we really wouldn't be thinking about longs here. And of course, you could also just draw a fib retracement off this level too, and you'd see that down here is the reload zone. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just kind of walk down this trend line a bit here before we actually bottom. So this doesn't look particularly bullish to me, is all I'm saying. Now, what's today? This is the last week in March. So, does this thing kind of try to push higher into May, possibly, and then roll over? That's pretty likely. But really, seems like the action is in, somebody just pointed out MACD divergence, which I think is a good, I saw somebody here in, Bronco on the comments on YouTube just pointed out this MACD divergence, which if anything, technically the divergence confirmed actually 3 weeks ago, but now we're actually starting to lose the zero line here, which I think some people wait for this cross to think about this MACD failing here. And so, we're getting basically on the close today, we might see a red bar in MACD here, just showing that we pushed over. I don't have my OBV on there. Let me refresh the screen here, because the OBV is kind of funny here because, well, first of all, RSI is just bouncing around the 50 line. So not a lot of information here. We did M out and roll over, and we've lost the 50 line. So relatively bearish looking. OBV is kind of tricky because you would think it looks like it's Wing out, but it's actually just Ming out. You can see we did lose the low here, making yet another M. So we're just making lower highs and lower lows on OBV. So as much as we did pop up to a potential new high here, that's a sort of good sign, I suppose, but really we're still just trending down in OBV. So SPY kind of looks bearish to me, but the funny thing is the action in the stock market is in the NASDAQ and in tech right now. So if we're still talking sell in May and walk away, it seems like for the stock market, really it's going to be in tech and not so much in the broader stock market. So it's kind of funny because we have this bearish weekly key reversal here in the SPY, but then when you go to the QQQ, we have a bullish key reversal. So clearly, and this chart looks much more bullish to me than the SPY does. You can see big W here, and then of course on the Wyckoff check here, we put in a bullish key reversal. This week engulfed the previous 3 bars even. So key reversals, an engulfing bar, the previous 2 bars. In this case, it's 3 bars, so even a little stronger. Potential MACD div, but not confirmed, as in like the SPY. So Nasdaq's looking more bullish, tech's looking more bullish, and so if in terms of the stock market, this whole sell in May and walk away thing is probably going to happen more in tech. It looks like the long trade is in tech right now. And you can see that if you pull up like Amazon and stuff like that. There's a key reversal on Amazon too, and I've seen some other bullish looking tech charts. So that the thing about that is cool. This kind of all fits in with this whole bottoming thesis because if you look at like sector analysis of the stock market, usually tech represents like market bottom. So we kind of want to see tech outperforming here. And of course, financials actually, when financials are outperforming, I believe that means like a bear market. So like, several months back, financials were probably outperforming in the bear, and now of course the banks are falling apart. So I think it's pretty safe to say financials are not, outperforming. So maybe the bear market is closer to over, and we're actually moving into market bottom, and that's represented in this tech chart. So that's good for crypto too, because I think that crypto sort of probably falls into tech, obviously more than any other sector of the stock market. So maybe crypto and tech pushes higher into May, but get ready once May comes around. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing roll over, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I think the sell in May thing is probably active for the moment, and that'll give us our chance to buy the dip later on in the year. So hopefully that just kind of keeps going on like that. That would be the ideal situation for me. Of course, moving on to Bitcoin, we could always keep shooting straight up, and that might kind of just sort of thwart that. But really, we're probably seeing more of a sell in May and walk away type thing in Bitcoin because it does look more uppy in general than the stock market. And really, I'm not really buying stocks. I'm going to show one crypto stock that I did take a nibble on this week, but in general, I'm not buying any stocks and really not finding any stocks that look that interesting to me. I mean, there's some stuff in tech that I'm considering, but I'd almost rather just play crypto into May as opposed to the stock market. But that's just me based on what I'm seeing. And the stock that I did buy is crypto related. So, but Bitcoin here, let's see, what can we say about old Bitcoin? Obviously ripped up higher this last, 2 weeks ago. And now we're just putting in kind of an ugly doji. This looks like a doji for this week. I mean, depending on how much we move today, we could easily just close as a doji candle here. Just marking, usually doji just means indecision, which I think, makes sense. Weekly divs are kind of coming in here. MACD sort of has potential divergence here. RSI itself isn't overbought yet, and there's no divergence. And then this OBV is divergent and also kind of now unable to make a higher high here. And actually, we just kind of Wyckoff checked this M. So OBV is kind of my favorite indicator, and it's not looking particularly bullish for Bitcoin. So until there's a W here, I don't think on a weekly basis, I think we just have to be patient. Certainly, this isn't a great place to be a buyer, but no reason why it can't keep pushing higher. I mean, I see like 38.2 is up at 36. Can we get up to 38.2 before May? Probably pretty easily. I think we talked about the head and shoulders last week, and maybe I was looking at a different chart, but the head and shoulders target, we still have this head and shoulders that is active here, and the target would be really quick here. I just project a 200% move here. Let's see, let me reverse that. Yeah, so that is 38.2, which we talked about last week. So, there's some confluence at 38.2, also kind of up into this traffic area, these candle body lows, which is essentially, the last M, the last M that we've had just kind of coming down here. That's not really an M because we'd had a higher high here, but, still a lower high here breaking down. So this area here, which is now 38.2, is a reasonable area of resistance. So, if we do get up into there, we'll just have to see. That might be a good place for this thing to roll over. But until then, it's just kind of like open air. There's really nothing stopping Bitcoin from popping up into that area. So be watchful for that. And if I zoom down to a daily chart, I know that there's a little bit of resistance where we're sitting right here, just kind of off of this M top. Like I already have this line drawn here, which we didn't quite hit it yet. But you can see this M top here. That's sort of the next spot of resistance here. So I wouldn't be surprised to at least see them wash these highs. But that said, this is ugly price action here. I think I saw Brian at TRI talking about a diamond a lot. So the diamond pattern isn't something that I normally trade or anything. But I mean, the idea there is a break above this diamond pattern, and that's still a bull, and a break below is still a bear. And that would look something, I don't know. I don't want to draw it out, but it's just, you can kind of see the diamond shape here. Daily chart, as far as divergences and stuff, the RSI divergence is confirmed. There's nothing in MACD, and there's actually a little divergence in OBV here. Well, looks on Binance here, it looks relatively flat, but that's an M right there. So, we did have divergence in OBV as price moved to new highs here. So, but it's just kind of going flat. And one thing I noticed here is look how the volume dropped off the last few days, though. I mean, basically just the last 4 or 5 days, just volume's just gone to nothing. So the market's definitely kind of quieting down, probably getting ready for something to happen here. So as far as trade ideas, I think from a long-term standpoint, you can't really go and buy this. You're essentially buying the top of this range against this M. I don't know. I don't like the idea of buying a huge move here. But in terms of shorts, I could see, I could definitely see people interested in shorting up against here. I think Paul's drawn this ABCD quite a lot too, which I don't think has been hit yet. Head and shoulders target's obviously not hit, but then this ABC is going to be a little lower. Actually, damn, we're getting kind of close to it. So the ABCD target is actually this M top. So I'd be interested if we do shoot up into here. I could see why people would be taking shorts off that level. And really, if you zoom in, I could see why people would be shorting here too, but I'm not going to get into that today. Otherwise, yeah, you can see these divergences got blown out last week. I talked about that, and there's really just these little ones setting up. So nothing to stop Bitcoin from moving higher is all I'm saying here. Which, again, sell in May. I don't know. Crypto's pretty bullish usually through April into May. So, keep that in mind. Look at Ethereum really quick, and a little bit different of a picture here, only in the fact that we're very much, we basically came up into the 78.6 off of this range. So we're in a short location here up in the reload zone. Same kind of ugly, I guess, diamond-ish, but also kind of M looking to me in there. It's just kind of ugly price action, not a clean M or anything, but. And same divergence in RSI, but it didn't get up into overbought. And same just OBV, it is Ming out, but it just all looks kind of flat. It's almost like the market just kind of went and just sort of stalled out right here. Probably not a huge surprise just after this kind of like big run up that happened in Bitcoin when it just, both Ethereum and Bitcoin just caught a sick bounce off of the, I think it's 200 period moving average. Yeah. So, I've talked about the 200 every week too, and both Ethereum and Bitcoin caught support here, and you can kind of see it starting to turn up. So it's like this is that accumulation cycle where we've left the bear market here. We've left this bear trend that occurred for so long. Started way back here, and now we're above the 200, which I mean, it's a it's a powerful thing. I mean, you could probably base a trading plan just off of buying that breakout, really, and just kind of riding that trend. That would be like a trend following study. Like in this case, Ethereum put in this YW right through the 200. You could just buy that and hold long term, and as long as price is above that, you're gonna, you're basically hoping for this thing to turn up and go into uptrend, which very well might likely happen. I do think we'll probably test it again, but we'll see. So that's old Ethereum, and I'll talk about BTC really quick just because I did mention it last week. It just looks like Bitcoin's outperforming still. We're starting to get, we just dipped into Mountain Man here, 61.8 fib of the range, but I drew this ABCD and I did find confluence here with against the W breakout right here, and basically in the middle of the reload zone. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing dip down into this level, which would kind of just put put the pressure on altcoins for the moment, which I think makes sense. Bitcoin seems to be king here through this kind of bank failure. Like maybe people start taking Bitcoin more seriously in terms of being a proxy against the banks and getting your money out of the traditional financial system. And I don't think it's a huge surprise to see Bitcoin outperform in the current climate. So that would that's being shown here in this ETH BTC being weak. And I see a massive OBV divergence here too on this daily chart. So you could see the M broke down just kind of right when this 3-bar fractal came in, and so we're just like playing that out right now. No W's here at all. RSI did get oversold, but no W's, no divergence, no anything to work with yet there, and same with MACD. So there's no bottom here yet. Nothing to work off of. And one of my favorite setups is just buying the the previous W breakout down near 78.6. So I mean, I could see price coming down in here, and that would start setting up one of my favorite setups for trading altcoins and stuff. So yeah, altcoins are going to get hit a little bit here as this comes down. So you might, you could use that as your proxy for whether it's a good time to buy altcoins or not. For me, I'm still sticking to my whole thing. If I see my weekly W's and my OBV divergences and stuff on altcoins, I'm happy to just kind of accumulate, because I'm not so worried about this sell in May and walk away thing in terms of like my portfolio for my long-term plan. I'm just trying to accumulate this bottom. So if I, really, if anything, I want to see this dump down so I can start getting fills on things that I'm bidding on that are too high at the moment. So, geez, I've already been talking 26 minutes. I don't even know if I said anything worth worth listening to. I did have a couple notes I just wanted to mention really quick. There was a lot of news this week. A lot of FUD. Coinbase got hit with an SEC potential lawsuit. Sushi got subpoenaed by the SEC. So clearly there's some sort of I've seen people calling it like crypto choke 2.0 on Twitter. And clearly there seems to be some effort by the U.S. government to crack down on the gateways into crypto and out of crypto. So probably be prepared to see more of that coming down the pike this year, especially as these banks are kind of failing. And then maybe even I don't know, I saw somebody suggesting that the US government trying to choke on crypto might have even caused some of this banking shit with Signature and even SVB, which is, I don't know, SVB has to be at least crypto related. I'm sure some of their account holders were probably involved in crypto. But anyway, there's 2 news stories that did come out. Do Kwon got arrested, which sounds like he's not really being charged for Luna stuff. He's just he got busted with fake passports and stuff. So we'll see how that plays out, but it does look like Do Kwon's in a bit of trouble. There was the Arbitrum airdrop, which we could look at Arbitrum really quick. I think I have it here. This is kind of big news in crypto. Nothing to do really. If you got the airdrop and maybe you sold, maybe you didn't, I don't know. I'd remind people to maybe go back and look at what happened to Uniswap airdrop after, after all the airdroppers dumped, basically Uniswap went crazy. I remember that happening. So I don't know, does Arbitrum do that same thing? For right now, I don't think, if anything, at best, we could argue that maybe, 38.2s have been tested on both sides of this. So we're just kind of in this flat 38.2 ping pong here. This is Binance. So I don't know. I don't think there's much more history than this. Started at about 50 cents, shot up, came back down to 38.2. And now we're just going sideways. We did come up into 38.2 a couple times on the downside, and we're just running into resistance there. So it's sitting at $1.30 right now. I saw some people, buying this breakout here, which makes sense. This is a 30-minute chart, but I could see people taking a shot there. But at this point now, I see some bearish divergence. And you got MACD divergence, RSI divergence, and not really OBV divergence here. We did M out now on OBV. So nothing looking particularly bullish on this 30-minute chart. So if you're in here trading this thing, I don't know if buying it right here is the best idea. And I also don't think shorting it right here is that great of an idea. I suppose you could argue there's some sort of bot to the upside setting up if you want to, think about this, which I'm not really recommending any of this. More just, I think it's probably best to just wait and see how this thing plays out. But I suppose, there is a bot probably going to the upside here with some kind of ABC that would take it up to, I don't know, $2.30. It is there. I mean, there's higher lows through here and W's, but with these divergences, that would keep me out of this trade. If anything, I'll probably be hunting reload zones here and maybe think about taking a shot down here at 90 cents and below. But I'm not doing anything here. In fact, I missed the airdrop because I'm an idiot. I actually didn't bridge till Arbitrum until after the freaking snapshot. So I'm not on the side. I'm on the sidelines here. Poor me. But I did see a lot of our members catching it, so good for you guys. Hopefully that worked out well for you. Super profitable, it sounds like, for the people that got it. But not me. And what else do I have here? Real quick before I wrap it up. Well, I'll just, Square got killed, which Square is kind of related to crypto. That's the only reason I would bring it up. They had like a hit piece come out on them for all this like fraudulent users and stuff. And I'm not going to get into all that because I don't know the whole deal. But they are kind of related to crypto, so I think it's noteworthy. And you can see how they dumped just gap down a couple days ago when that news story came out. It was like some kind of like active short selling group or somebody did a expose on them, and it basically kicked them in the nuts. And the funny thing is, my first thought is I might be interested in actually buying this thing. I'm not going to do anything here, but we'll just see if it can W out here. At the moment, it looks like hell, so I wouldn't recommend doing anything here, but just something noteworthy because it is sort of related to crypto. And then, God, I didn't get into any of my... I was going to try to keep it to 30 minutes or less, but looks like I haven't done that great a job. I'll just mention really quick. I did get a couple doubles this week, so the doubles are still rolling in, which is nice. One was on this high base. See this Bored Apes proxy on Qcoin. I like these high coins. They're all just basically like an ETF for an NFT. This is like an ETF for a Bored Ape. And I just had come in and bought. I actually caught the bottom. Really, I just saw price down in here and just went and grabbed it because I knew I wanted to buy this thing. And then caught one double. Didn't want to get up to my second double. But I did bang a double out there. And then actually right after the show last week, I banged a double out on this PLY origami. Also couldn't get my second double. I didn't want to push it up high enough, but I just come in and bought. I think on a daily chart price, see, I just actually I like this This is a pattern I kind of noticed a lot, just like this grinding up of W's, and I kind of like to, I just went in and bought when it, bought the W breakout here. There's a little cheeky W in there, but you can see the W's coming in and then OBV just going higher. So this kind of pattern showed up a lot in this recent rally. These coins it was like an upwards consolidation sort of, and then they just launched. I was thinking about this. I can't really call that a setup per se, but I like the idea of, this just fits into my W buying setup. But nonetheless, I actually took I missed my double here. Then they like put in this crazy Darth Maul candle, and it came all the way back down to my entry, still no double. Then I went underwater, and then it broke out again. So there you have it. That's classic like shitcoin trading. So you got to kind of be able to weather these storms here and not get too emotional about this, and just kind of stick to your plan. I was risking to zero, no stop here, and sure enough, I got my level. And I guess really quick, I'll just say I did buy this high penguins because it's like the same thing. These high names on Qcoin all seem to be pumping. And I bought this W2 actually, but nothing. It's just sitting at my level here. I did kind of, from a weekly standpoint, like I like OBV here, W now, and also making higher lows here. But from a weekly standpoint, I actually didn't have, this isn't really a setup from the weekly chart. I mean, I do like OBV just pushing higher, and there's just not a lot of data here. But I'm still, I essentially bought this 3-bar fractal, which is that daily W, but in the reload zone. So not my OBV divergence weekly kind of long-term setup, but I was happy to I want to kind of buy a little bit of all these. I think I have high ENS now. I have high punks. I have high Bored Ape, which I have free positions on high punks and high Bored Apes, and then I just bought this ENS, the high ENS one, and then the high penguins. I don't have free positions on. I just bought those, and I did want to talk about this stock too, so I'll just add the last thing before Paul jumps on here. and I stopped rambling is I bought a crypto stock. So, and it's actually just sort of related to crypto. This OLB group, almost no volume on it. I just went and threw $100 at this key reversal here. I just kind of bought a little bit just to sort of start a position. And basically I'm long from $1.10, which, I was talking about key reversals earlier. This is a great key reversal here because you could kind of see the W starting to come in, but great location. You could draw fibs off of this low here, and you'll see that it's probably in the reload zone. My buy level's not, but I guess we only really dipped into the reload zone. It's not like awesome location, but I'm pretty. Anytime I see a weekly key reversal, I'm willing to take a shot. This is why I didn't go very deep into it, but I just bought this thing and currently I'm underwater. But it is what it is. I guess sets up like an ABCD really if this key reversal works. We'll see what happens. But I'll just kind of quickly, really there's a couple things from the FA standpoint. I like stocks because you can actually look at this stuff more than crypto, but they're basically like an e-commerce payments platform, and they have they do crypto payments too. So it's sort of indirectly related to the crypto market through like a payment network. Don't know tons about them, but just super low share count, 14 million shares. And it's trading at like 2.5 book value, 0.4 price to book. So, I like when this number's under one. And this one, anyway, under one here is something I like, and they're actually, no debt, essentially. They have a little bit of debt, but nothing outrageous. No options on this, so I just bought the stock. And the last thing is the insiders have been buying. Like, they've put a fair bit of money into this thing since like last December, and they're all long from anywhere from like 83 up to $1. But you can see that not a lot of money, actually. I was looking at the shares here. Actually, they're like this thing does have like no volume, but you can see they're in there buying. Not lots of money, actually, funny enough. It's funny, I was kind of thinking more of these numbers here, but that's they've bought, like, how much do they own here? Insiders only own 8.5%. That's funny, but they are buying. So insiders seem to be getting long here at the bottom. It's crypto stock, which I want to buy, and I saw key reversals, so I went and bought that. That's the only stock I've bought lately, and I think that's about it for me, really. I bought Acash too. I might as well talk about that because it's on my list. I just rebought this thing. I banged a double out off my original purchase, which was right here, and then I just drew my fibs here, not counting this giant run up. I just deleted this big wick. And I just went back and I actually bought this candle body low. I don't have it drawn here on the screen yet, but I should have had my bid working down here and I would have gotten filled at my original entry. I didn't have that. And so then when I basically came and looked at this and just, no, I wanted to buy it back. I just went and grabbed it here at the candle body lows. So I'm in on my second car on this one, a little higher than my original bid. But just business as usual for me. You can see that's basically just in the reload zone, a little bit above 78.6. OBV still keeps pushing higher, although it is kind of emming out, so I don't expect this thing to just turn around and rip. Still plenty of time to buy it. And I've basically established my second car on this, which is the what I'm looking to do here on all of these. I established my free position on my first purchase, and then as price came back down, I bought my second. I'll actually just sell half on a double again somewhere up in here, and I'll have another free position. So ideally, that's what will happen through this year on several of these. Right, so far I have second cars going on like 3 of these, I think, of all the doubles I got this year so far. So pretty good. So far so good, I guess. All right, well, I went over my time. Paul, are you still around?
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't even know whatever. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. It's hard to
Yeah, it's not a problem.
But
so I think you did a nice overview on Bitcoin and crypto market on overall. You looked at the DXY, but I don't know. I'll just give me my 2 cents on what I see on Bitcoin and maybe Bitcoin dominance. And then we'll start with the 5 projects we have for today. Yeah. So let's see. As you can see, Kevin mentioned, Yeah, we have this inverse head and shoulder, really nice one. I like it with bullish divergence in between the shoulder and the head. Nice neckline breakout. I like that. At this point, what I see from this move up to this move down. Yeah, if we'll put a nice, let me see, no, from this move, from the last move, from the high from 48 until the low, you can see we are exactly at 38.2. If you consider this the high and this is the low. So I'm expecting some consolidation at this level. If we'll manage to go above, we still have some resistance at 30k. You can see AB equals CD will points out exactly at 30k. And if we'll manage to consolidate and go higher, then the final target for me is the target on this inverse head and shoulder. That's 35k. But we have to play it level by level. At this point, what we have on Bitcoin, we have a diamond pattern. Everyone is speaking about this pattern. Yeah. You can see what I do on diamond patterns. I'm not trading the diamond pattern. Diamond pattern could mean consolidation and AB equals CD and higher, or could mean reversal. Yeah, we don't have divergence on higher time frames. Indeed, looks really nice, but usually the divergence starts from lower time frame. So if you look at 4-hour chart, same diamond pattern, okay? So you can see the bearish divergence in the last move up. RSI, MACD, OBV, not yet. I don't see anything on OBV, at least not on this time frame. What I see ugly for my view, it's weekly chart. Yeah, on weekly chart you can see I even tweeted this one out. YAM and OBV, bearish retest of the YAM. I don't like that. Yeah, we can go higher. Definitely we can test 30k. Yeah, definitely we can go even higher. But this is the last part of the move, not the beginning. Yeah, it's the end of the move. So I don't want to think long in this area. I want to think short, hunt a good area for I don't know, hedging my spot position, looking for a swing short. Maybe we can retest even the lower part of 20k. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe we can go even lower than the last low. So this is the area where I want to hunt a short idea, a short setup. Maybe this candle will be the top. Yeah, we can put a 3-bar fractal top until next week, at the end of the next week, and we can think, yeah, we can go lower. Level by level, in my view. At this point, I'm waiting to see what happens in this area. I'll stick with my 4-hour chart and with my diamond pattern. Let's see what happens here. I could see a range here. Yeah, this is the top, this is the bottom. Let's see a candle body close below this level or a candle body close above this level, at least on 4-hour chart. And then we can think, yeah, we'll go higher or we can go lower. Usually what happens on Bitcoin, you get a nice fake out to the upside or to the downside, and then market reverses go in the other direction. Usually what you see on crypto. It's weekend. I'm expecting still to I don't know, range in this area. But next week, with all the news, Kevin mentioned some news, but I saw something on Eurozone. Some banks have problems. Let's see what happens. The initial I don't know, reaction on the news is usually the wrong one. So let's see if the Bitcoin tries to pump Monday, that could mean it's a fake out and we can go down. If Bitcoin tries to dump, then that means that it's the fake out. A quick look on Ethereum, on Bitcoin dominance on daily chart, and then we can go even a bit lower. So I don't know, the Crypto Traders Arena members, they already know my view on Bitcoin dominance. I'm speaking every day on Bitcoin dominance, and from Monday I'll start posting videos for everyone. I'll try to keep it under 10 minutes without lower time frames. I will not post I don't know, scalps ideas, day trade ideas. I'll keep just an overall view every day before the London Open or at the London Open. But Bitcoin dominance, I don't see weakness on indicators. I don't see anything on this one. Bitcoin dominance looks really strong. Yeah, on daily chart, yeah, we are at the top of the range. We are testing the highs, but I don't see a clear YAM. Yeah, we can still form an YAM on this one. Yeah, until we take this high, we can still form an YAM. But indicators don't show me any divergence, any weakness. We have, I don't know, we have on 4-hour chart something, but you can see it's a range. I don't see weakness until I will see a clear YAM on altcoin, on Bitcoin dominance. Honestly, I'm not really interested in trading or even, I don't know, investing, swing trading altcoins. Yeah, keep in mind, Bitcoin dominance, if Bitcoin dominance is going higher, that means Bitcoin is pumping, usually. Bitcoin is pumping and altcoins, they are left behind. Or Bitcoin is dumping and altcoins, they'll dump harder. So Bitcoin dominance could go up if Bitcoin is pumping really hard. And if Bitcoin will dump really hard, that will push Bitcoin dominance usually even higher than this level. Let's see what happens at the top of the range. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get a head and shoulder pattern. It's still possible. Let's see what happens. That's it from my overview on Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the projects we have today. So this plan, new people, we have a complete plan, a free spreadsheet, level on different altcoins. If you want to follow us on Discord on the free part or on Discord, you have access to this spreadsheet. All the levels is for everyone who want to invest in altcoins. If you want more than that, then it's a different story. Join our Discord, and if you like it, you can join the premium membership or VIP, but it's a different story. Okay, so for today we have EMX, Chili's, Clay, Cake, and LRC. Yeah, 5 altcoins. Let's see what we can get on these ones. We got some fills on this spreadsheet already, and you can see some of them, they are in profit, some of them they are on 10% lower. Honestly, what I want to see on this column, I want to see red. I want to see a lot lower. So that means I could add even more on lower prices. Let's start with EMX and let's see what we have. Yeah, EMX, you can see, I see a W, not a, I don't know, not a perfect one. You can see this could be it's a candle body close, maybe even lower, but it's a weekly W in my view. So a breakout happened, but we don't have a retest of this W. If we'll put the VPVR, you know I like to see the volume profile. Yeah, if we'll put the volume profile, you can see the POC is here. If you are thinking, yeah, we'll, I don't know, we'll miss the trade, you can buy at the POC. But my level, look at all the indicators. I see nice OBV, I see nice RSI. Not too much history on this one, but my level for this one, for the first buying opportunity, will be thinking that we are still in the bear market. My level will be a retest, a Wyckoff check of this W. Yeah, so a Wyckoff check of this W could give me a nice entry on this one. If the market wants to go lower, you know the story. Yeah, we'll go lower, we'll hunt the next W, and we can add another 0.5%. So at this, I don't know, 5.19, let's put it 5.2. So 5.2, it's a good level for me. And let's do another thing. Let's put 0. Okay, 0.5. This is my buying level on this one. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll be patient. I'll wait for a fill on this level. If I'll see a new W, maybe next couple of months, and I will not get a fill, I'll reassess and I could buy it higher. It's not a big problem for me. But at this point, I'm thinking this level could be really nice. I'm usually not looking too much at fundamentals. You know, when on altcoins, the fundamental, when the bull market will come, some of them they'll pump harder, some of them less, but I'll definitely get my free position. And from that point, I'm okay with that idea. Let's take a look at next one. So next one is Chili's. And if you'll put the entire chart we have, you can see. Keep going down. I don't see the weekly W, not yet. So this one, I don't see anything to makes me to buy it at this level. A nice OBV, okay-ish RSI, okay-ish MACD, but what I want to see on this one, I want to see a Wyckoff check of this level, yeah, at least 0.69, maybe even a retest of this level. But I don't want to be a cheap ass, a really cheap one. So I'm thinking this was the structure that started the bull market. This is the W, but you can consider this one, yeah. So if I'll get a level at 0.07, at 7 cents, I'm okay with buying 0.5%. Yeah, let's start. Let's put the VPVR and maybe we can. Actually, VPVR shows me a lower level. So if you allow me to change my mind, I'll put my limit order at the VPVR and this, let's don't be something like that. So 0.03 or 3 cents could be a good level because I see the POC. I see the POC at this level. Usually the POC needs to be retested. I see some holes in the volume profile. I'm confident enough that at least a tail, just a dump in this area and then up again, it's probable. So allow me to change my mind and buy it at 0.03. Yeah, just let's put 0.5%. Okay, I have time to wait. Nothing to I don't know, to FOMO in on this altcoin. I'm okay to buy some, but at the right level. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. So next one is Clay. I see trying to put a W. You can see this is a big W on this one. I'm okay with that idea. Yeah? So you can see this is a W, a big one. Let's put the line chart, maybe you can see it better. Yeah, so this one, breakout, close above. This is a wide W on weekly chart. I like this. I love to see that. What I could do now, I could put the VPVR. Indicators look really nice. So VPVR show me that we are exactly at the POC. Now, all the history what we have now. So we are at the POC. I could buy it at this level. Let's not buy at market at the market price. Let's put a Fibonacci level and let's see what we have. So if I'll put this level, you can see we're in the long reload zone. If I'll put the entire range, we're just a bit above. So what I think it's a good, even the market price, it's a good one. You can see this one could be another W. I'm thinking, because it's a new project, at least on Binance, I think this Wyckoff check, it's good enough for me. You can see the market could pump, could dump in this area. We can go definitely lower, but I'm okay to buy 0.5% at this level. Yeah? So let's just delete and close the VPVR, and you can see 22 cents, and I'm okay with that idea. It's the market price almost, but this one could pump really nice. I like what I see on OBV. I see some kind of divergence. You can see higher and a lower high, but keep in mind we have this weekly W on higher time frames. I'm okay to hunt on higher level, to FOMO in a little bit because I have that weekly W. So this will be my level for Clay. Don't ask me about fundamentals because I don't know too much. I'm just a stupid trader working levels and investing my money slow and steady. And I'm confident enough in my plan. So This is my level for clay. I'm okay to buy this one at this level. Let's take a look at the next one. This one has more history, I think. Yeah, at least has some history. So, cake. The high was, I don't know, $44, and now we are at $3, more than 10x until the all-time highs. You can see from the bear market where we just dumped, now we are going sideways. I like that. Maybe it's a good time to be patient, to pay attention on this one. The VPVR, it's at this level. It's at let's see, VPVR is $3.5, 3.4. I'm okay to buy it at the POC, in the idea that we'll form a W in this area. You can see, you can consider this one a W on weekly chart. Yeah, it's a W. Small, and not like on clay, not a wide one, but still a W. So if I'll put a long reload zone from this area to this area, you can see we are in the long reload zone. The pocket's almost exactly at the sweet spot. So I'm okay to buy this one at this level. Yeah, you can see these railroad tracks, and I'm okay to buy this one at this level. Let's close the VPVR because I don't see the level clearly. Yeah, so 3.4, let's call it 3.5. Yeah, you can see the market, a retest of the week from 2 weeks ago. 3.5, I think let's don't be really cheap. $3.5, it's a good level. Seems I'm chasing a little bit, but I'm okay with that idea. So $3.5, 0.05, 0.5%. I'm okay. Indicators, bullish divergence. I don't necessarily like the OBV too much. Maybe on daily looks even better, but it's a nice area for me to start accumulating this one. So for $3.5 to $7, you can see, if you will put the entire picture to $7 in this area, I could see that. After I get my free position from that point, what is free, it's free. I could keep it until the next bull market. So I'm okay with that thinking. Okay, let's see. I have some messages on, I don't know, someone sent some message on Crypto Traders Arena. Yeah. So I think it's a good level for me. I'll definitely buy 0.5%. Let's take a look at the last one. And the last one is this one. Yeah, I don't know, maybe on different platforms you have lower levels, but we have an entire bull market, history. I'm okay with that idea. Yeah, I'm okay with the idea that it's investable in this area. I don't see that weekly double, but we can form one in this area. We can definitely form in this area a double. Let's see the VPVR. The POC is just at the breakout from the, if we'll form a W, this is the breakout point. So if we'll go above this level, then we have a weekly W. That means I should chase at this price? No. Let's see the OBV. I like the OBV. I like the RSI. I like the MACD. Willy was a long time oversold. Even better. But what I should do on this one? The simplest thing I can do on this one is just to draw a reload zone. And was a good idea to look at this one maybe even sooner, because we had a dump in the long reload zone. Let's zoom in a little bit. What we can do now? Let's close the VPVR from this point. Candle body lows for trade location. If we're lucky, we can get a retest of this one. If you look left, let's see what we can get on. If you look left, let's see the level. We can go, definitely is possible to do an AB equals CD and go lower and test the lows. But I'm okay with the idea to buy it in the long reload zone. Keep in mind, look at the is 30 cents and the high was $3. So we have almost 10, more than 10x until the all-time highs. I'm okay. Just a retest of this week, maybe a SFU. I'm okay to buy it at 78.6. Yeah, somewhere in 25 cents. Yeah, 35, 25 cents. I'm okay to buy it at this level, just a bit below that week. It's a round number, 25 cents. I don't want to chase in this, to chase it. Let's put 25. I don't want to chase this one here. If you want to trade it, you can see the 3-bar fractal bottom, it's confirming. Yeah, it's not in the long reload zone, it's above the long reload zone, but you can see on weekly chart you have a 3-bar fractal bottom and confirmed this week because was traded above this week. I'm okay with thinking like that, but this is a different plan for investment. I want to buy it at this level, not at this one. Maybe I'll miss, maybe I'll get a fill, I don't know, but I'm okay thinking that it's a good level for me. 0.5%. Same kind of idea. Yeah. 0.5% at this level. If Bitcoin dominance will go higher, and at some point Bitcoin has to dump. And if Bitcoin will dump, that will push the altcoins lower. What I don't see on most of the altcoins, guys, what I don't see it yet, I don't see the capitulation candle. I don't see a ugly dump. Most of them you can see floundering around. I want to see a retest, at least take this lower, just a not ugly tail to take all the liquidity. You think the market will slowly go up without taking all the liquidity from the bottom? I don't think so. That maybe I'm wrong this time. Maybe this time is different. But I'll put my bet on that capitulation candle and I'll keep hunting lower. If you remember, guys who saw this weekly crypto review from the beginning, a lot of you didn't have trust to, I don't know, that will get some feels because the market was really happy. And look at it now. We have some feels. So you can see Miku is updating even now live. We have some feels. We have to be patient and wait a little bit more because this is an investment. It's not swing trading, not even position trading. You are time horizon for this plan is 2 to 4 to 5 years. So slow and steady, low risk, high reward, low anxiety, not too many emotions, but you have to compensate with a lot of patience. Yeah, it's free for everyone, for every member, every person who watched this video, who has access on you have on a free part of the Discord. You can adapt this plan if you don't like it. You can use it if you want. What we post here is just what me and Kevin were doing with our own money. Yeah. If you want to follow, okay, but it's definitely 100% your responsibility what you're doing with your money. I think it's a good plan, but it's just my opinion. If you want to follow us, really nice. If don't, it's up to you. So we have this plan. We talked about the 5 altcoins. I'll update the charts in. I'll update the charts after the live stream. As usually, I do that. Miku will update every field. So shout out to Miku. Thank you because you are helping us with this free free spreadsheet.
And he's following the plan too. He wants you to make sure you say that.
Yeah, he's following the plan. I know Miku is following the plan. Miku come to us on Crypto Traders Arena, I don't know, half a year ago. Complete newbie, nothing about crypto, and now is I don't know, he's day trading even. He's scalping with the Holy Grail indicator. So I sent him to tier I. Did the level 1, now he's doing the level 2. He become a really good trader. He's a gladiator on our community. I trust when I see a setup, I'll definitely take a look and maybe join him. So he become a really good trader in a relatively small amount of time, but he put a lot of time and effort, day in, day out, every day. That's usually the way you want to become a trader. Put the time and effort, exactly like Miku did. We have more people. I'll put it Stefan. Stefan has 1 complete year now, but on the scalping level, I could definitely take every setup he's posting on the scalping level because I know how he's thinking and what setup he's using. His plan is almost like mine, so I love to see people learning. Yeah, I love to. That's why I made this community to help, not to make money from you guys. It's just to help you. Yeah, definitely. If you want premium membership, if you want more, we'll charge a small fee. If you want VIP and you want, I don't know, complete trade ideas, you still need to know how to trade, to frame a setup, how to manage risk. But if you don't have time, then you get complete ideas every day. But if you are, I don't know, a new person to trading, a new person on crypto, join the free part of the Discord. If you have a question, ask. Kevin and I, and even the other gladiators will gladly answer you. So, what we should do next? We still have, I don't know, 20 minutes. Let's do the giveaway for today. First of all, let's take a look at Twitter. I already changed the pin tweet. So, who wants to have a chance to win a 1 month premium membership? Just retweet the pin tweet, and we'll do a draw next week. Yeah, we already have 7 retweets. So this pin tweet, if you retweet it, you'll have a chance to win next week. You'll win 1 month premium membership. If you are a premium member already, you have the opportunity to, I don't know, to get a one-to-one with me, Stefan, or Kevin. And I think this time it's Kevin's turn again. So congratulations, Kevin. It's your
Nice.
turn again. Okay. Let's pick a winner. And we have 20 valid retweets. I'll try to pick a winner, one winner, and let's see who is the winner this time. And Senjar, I guess this guy is the second time when he's winning a premium membership.
Really? He's won before?
I think so, yeah. But on, I don't know, on 20 people who retweet usually, or 15 people, you have good chances to win multiple times. Only D-Max, D-Mac,
I didn't want to
he's
say
unlucky.
demon. I didn't want to jinx him, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah, me too, but seems like he's not his time. Not this time, D-Mac. Maybe next time. You will win at some point. I don't know. I'll give you 1 month for free. Just okay. So Senjar, let's just make a print screen. Okay, and I'll DM him on Twitter, and I'll give him a premium membership. If it's already a premium member, then he'll have the opportunity to choose a 1 hour one-to-one with Kevin. So we did that. Seems like people they retweet even now. So it's a if you are 20, 25, you have a good chance to win a 1 month premium membership. It's not about money. It's just a way to compensate the watcher on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. If we have, I don't know, Kevin, what do you say? We'll take some requests, or we should answer some questions in the remaining time. We still have, I don't
Yeah,
know,
sure.
almost
If anybody
20
has
minutes.
anything.
Yeah, Dimac has a questions a question. No, you didn't win this time, Dimac. I'm joking. Next time, maybe next time.
And no, you don't have to be a premium member, but it might seem like that uh, to
Yeah,
win.
let's check Noya USDT. If I have the chart, I'll take a look at Noya. So
On
let's take a
Qcoin.
look at yeah, Noya USDT. About KuCoin, we have a gladiator posting day in day out a lot of ideas on KuCoin, and he's banging out doubles with little old lady strategy uh, almost every day. So okay, I like this one. You can see the weekly W. Candle body close?
Does look like it has a
Not
lower low
quite.
on the right side, but
Yeah, you can see a candle body close. It's a lower low. It's investable at this point? Yeah. If you will put, I don't know. Let's just take the last bounce. You take the high, you take the low, and you are at 78.6. Maybe you want to go on daily chart and look maybe for a W, just to maybe you can see if you'll get a W at 78.6. It's okay to, I don't know, buy 1%, depending what do you want. Yeah. If you want, I don't know, if you want to invest with little old lady for long term, it's definitely a good level to buy a small nibble. If you want to position trade, wait for or swing trade, wait for a clear W at this level. Usually altcoins, they like to bottom at 78.6 or below. Yeah. So even Brian says that the reload zone should be from 78.6 to 88.6. On little old lady, okay, let's go back on weekly chart. On little old lady, let's put I want to see the POC. Yeah, you can see the POC, it's below this low. You can buy on little old lady a small part here and put a limit order at the POC. You can see the W, you can see the retest of that W, you can see the breakout, and the bull market started. Yeah, so this is a lot of volume in this area. Probably, most probably, this level will be tested. This is little old lady. You can buy at 78.6 a small amount, and you can buy at another small amount at the POC. And then if you still you are allowed from your plan to buy even more, wait for a clear wide weekly W. Yeah, just my 2 cents.
man,
If
that
you
thing had a monster rally.
yeah, so
Jeez.
monster rally, no volume. You can see, yeah, really nice, really nice. You can hunt on this one, and usually the KuCoin, shitcoin, they pump really hard in a bull market. I'm okay with that idea to hunt on this one. If you want lower time frames, I'll not go on lower than daily chart. Is not the purpose of this live stream, but on daily chart, what I'm thinking, you have a nice location. Let's see indicators. You can see in the last move down, you have bullish divergence already confirmed on MACD. Nothing on RSI yet. Let's see, you don't have anything on OBV. Only thing you have now, it's the location, 78.6. Nice one. Bullish divergence on MACD. Double. You can see one, the second one. Both of them, they are confirmed. So you have some indication that the market it's a bit stronger than it looks. What you need now, you just need a clear W on daily chart. Yeah. If you have a clear W on daily chart, preferably at 78.6 or below, then you can put a trade. If you are already, let's see, I got stock from 9.9 cents. Ugly for you. You have to sell at break even in a couple of years if you are lucky. Yeah. What I see at this point for a trade, yeah, looks okay. If you will get, I'll buy this one. Just looking at the chart, if I'll get a clear W. Probably I'll wait for the W to form. And after that, maybe to jump a little bit. And I'll buy it at the retest of the W, not at the breakout. Yeah, what I mean by that, let me put a Okay. So what I mean by that, let's see this. Let's just assume this will be the W. Yeah. Let's just assume that this will be the W. Will break out. Yeah. I'll not buy it. I'll not buy it at this level, at the breakout level. I'll wait for a retest. Yeah, in this area, and this is my level. I'm just assuming that's the idea of buying at the retest, not at the breakout. Yeah, if I'm buying at the breakout, I'm not allowed to move my stop loss until I'll see the retest. And I don't know what will happen. So I prefer to let the breakout happen, buy at the retest. If I get at 1-to-1, then I could safely move my stop loss scratch. If the market goes back at my entry level, I don't want to be in that trade anymore. But this is something else. Is trading, is not investing. Yeah. So let's just, I'll leave it like that.
Yeah, it
Anything else?
sounds like he's long from 1 cent, not point 0.9. So that's not so bad. I mean, I don't know. Would you really want to sell it right here? Not a great place to
Uh,
sell it.
no.
So
If you are in a free position, you manage to get your money back. Why? If you overinvest, if you have more than 5% than your trading account, invest in this one, definitely you should sell some. Why? Because the psychological pressure will be too much for you, and you'll not make more money if you have a bigger position.
yeah, of course. I mean, it does come down to like what your situation is.
It's hard to give an advice for someone when he's stuck in a position, when he didn't solve the top.
But you're only,
And
I mean, he's only 50% down. So, I mean, it could be worse. It's likely you'll get
yeah,
back up to that 1 cent level.
I don't, in this, looking at the weekly chart, I don't want to sell and for a loss in this environment. Look at this one.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell at a loss. Even depending on your perspective, you are an investor, you want to participate in the next bull run, then wait. If you don't have more than 5%, if you are safe, if your I don't know, your spendings and your don't depend on that money, just keep it.
Yeah. They're saying that most of their money's stuck there. I mean, that's unfortunate. Of course, can't tell you what to do with that. But if anything, maybe just kind of know that, you know, it's a learning experience. I don't know what to say to that. That's hard.
Hard. It's
If
hard
you can't
because
take the
it's
heat
a
of holding
shitcoin.
your money there, then I mean, this is, the lesson here is this is why you can't really put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. And we try to minimize our risk here, so we're not in a situation like this.
We cannot
But
give you an advice what to do. What you can do, you can watch the weekly crypto review plan, and you can start do better decision next time.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
join
mean,
our Discord if you want. It's up to you, but we cannot give you an advice what to do with if you put more than 5%. That's why we try not to get in that situation because it's hard to manage. Even for me, I don't want never to be ever to be in a situation like that.
yeah, it's tricky, man. That's a hard situation to be in. I mean, if anything, obviously Paul's talking about being in a location of wanting to be a buyer right here. So, you know, just
You
keep
asked me
that in
about
mind.
the level. I told you what I see, but
It's tough to be a
if you are
seller.
overexposed, don't buy even more. Just leave it like that. If you can stand and I don't know if it's not too much money for you, maybe you can keep the position. I cannot give you an advice. It's that simple. It's hard to give an advice on that matter. Okay, let's take a look at
Yeah,
the next one.
yeah, that's tricky. I don't know if there is a next one so far.
Yeah, let's take a look at something else. What I did, not a financial advice. I telling you before I open the chart because it's fucking dangerous. But it's not dangerous for me. Why?
Did you?
Because
I was
I
gonna
manage
ask
my
you if
risk.
you bought.
So if you look pretty careful,
Did it
what
hit
I
a
see
dollar?
on, yeah, almost $1, but was enough for me. Yeah, you can see $1 and I bought at $1.20. Yeah. So I said if the market will go close to $1, I'll buy $100 more, and
Nice.
I just did that. Yeah. And from that 101 and 20, you can see almost a double from this buying. I didn't buy at this level to sell it at this one. I'll do my average on the entire position. I want a free position. If I'll get it, okay. If not, if it's not a big investment, I'm okay to lose all the money. But this is low risk because I only put $200 in total and high reward potential. Why? Because if this one will go back, yeah, if we'll go back, this one could go a lot higher. Yeah, let's take a look at the potential on this one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just hard to say
It's
what's going
not
to
a
happen here.
financial advice. I don't see any W. They will probably go and close the business and close the doors, and I'll probably, I don't know if I'll lose all the money, but I told last week or 2 weeks ago that I'll do that, and I just did that. So I have $200 invested in Silvergate. It's what setup I applied on this one. People from Discord, they know, buy and pray. That's our setup. So first we buy and then we pray, but at least we manage risk. So it's a small amount for me. I'm okay with losing that money, and I'm thinking it's probable to lose that money. But if this one will recover, I'll make nice money with $200. Okay,
Yeah.
someone
I mean, like,
posted
this
a new.
This is one of my dogs too. Like, this is a good example. When my average cost, I don't even know what it is, but it's like 6 probably, or 7 even. So I'm way underwater on this, but at the same time, I'm not really, I didn't put all my money in this. I'm not worried about it at all. Actually, it was a punt. Even at higher levels, it was kind of a risky punt. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't bought down here. I saw it pop yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever that was, and I laughed and I thought about you. I wondered if you'd bought it because I didn't buy down there. I think my last purchase was like at 2 something.
I don't think why I bought above one, because you can see they just bounce from one. They don't want to be if they'll get to one or below one, they really have problem. They'll be delisted anyway. They'll the exchange I don't know how to say it in English. They don't like to keep below $1. But I'm okay to buy it above $1.20. It's okay. It's okay for me. That I said and I repeat, is not a financial advice. Don't go and sell your house and buy Silvergate. Yeah?
Yeah, definitely not.
It's just a fucking small amount for me. I don't want to I don't know, copy trade me on this one, especially on this one, because the probability that this one will go to zero is pretty high.
Damn, I freaking almost got a double off on this thing before it dumped too. It's so annoying. But also, as a side note too, I have to look into it. But I know on Kraken, I saw an email, but I didn't look into it further. But tomorrow, actually, the 27th, they're killing all withdrawals through Silvergate. So if you're on Kraken, you might look in. I got to do it too. I'm not sure how that affects other types of withdrawals for fiat, but I know that like as of tomorrow, they're going to kill 2 different things, like the Silvergate withdrawals and then also some other one. I don't know. I can't remember on the email. So if you're on Kraken, you might look into that and look for that email just in case it affects you. I need to do that too before I forget. But yeah, Silvergate withdrawals are being killed.
Yeah. Someone said about link. I don't know. I think we already have link on this.
It's funny, Link's been like just a non-performer through any of this recent rally.
Yeah. So look at Link. Yeah. 4.6, it's a good level, but we have a trade from the bottom. I posted even on Twitter. Who follows us knows that. We're really nice in profit on this one. Yeah. But we are long from January. Yeah. I don't know how much we are in profit on this one. Now, I don't see a buying opportunity at this level on daily chart, and not even more. So at this level, we are at 3.5. We got at the highs, we got more than 5. So I'm okay with that. I don't know. Let's hide the ink, and let's put the weekly chart for a new. What I see on Link, I see a range in this area. Yeah. I don't see a weekly W, but I see a range. the high, the low. I even posted on Twitter. You can scroll back on our page and you can see. I see a range in this area, a nice consolidation. The longer the consolidation, the bigger the run. So if you want to buy the bottom and 5.5, maybe if you're lucky you can get above 10 and to get a double. But the longer the accumulation phase, the bigger the run. At this point, I don't see a weekly W, a clear weekly W. So mm, this one, no, I don't see anything. This one is lower. No, what I see on this one, it's just ranging. Yeah, nice W's trying to form on OBV. Nice bullish divergence on RSI on MACD. W's on RSI. But now it's below 50. We can reject from 50 line and go back down. I prefer to hunt exactly like you saw. What's our level? Limit order. It's 4.6 on us on our spreadsheet. Yeah, so 4.6. It's our level.
Yeah, this one I have a free position from leftover from last time that's lower. I think it's like $3 I'm averaging at.
Yeah,
But I've been trading Link for a
you
while.
can see. Yeah, I even have the range here. You can see it on weekly chart. Yeah. So I'm thinking, yeah, a nice fake out, give me a feel, and then up. I'm okay with that idea. Now, playing the range game. If you know how to play the range game even on lower time frames, it's really profitable. At least for people who know how to play the range, really profitable. At this point, we are close to the middle of the range. Nothing to do. If you're thinking about anything related about trading, not investing.
Yeah, not for some.
Overall,
I don't understand why Link hasn't broken out of that range yet when everything else was moving higher. It's weird that it's just been sort of stalling.
yeah, but Link, when it start going, it's going. And you cannot, you don't get a retest. Yeah. I had this W and no retest of this one. Up, down, weeks and up, up, up. Last time I remember Link, everyone was talking, but I didn't manage to get a proper setup to chase it a little bit. So was too high for me when we got in this area. Yeah, above,
I mean,
I don't know, above $5.
I bought it in that COVID dump, and it actually Link was one of the ones that actually broke the lows, if I remember correctly. Right? It didn't like when COVID dumped. Yeah, right, a little to the left.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, it actually dipped through the lows a little bit, but I basically bought 78.6 and 88.6 in that range, like 360 or something like that.
Really nice feel.
Yeesh. That was like fucking.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see something like that happen again. Different
Real
time though.
USD. What is that? Crypto.
Yeah, I think Link's kind of a blue chip blubber. Yeah, I would say for crypto, it's probably a blue chip crypto.
I don't say it's not a blue chip, but don't invest more than some percentage. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but even any blue chip, really, yeah. I mean, really, you shouldn't. It is.
Keep in mind we are speaking about crypto, so blue chips
Yeah,
in
it doesn't
crypto
mean that much.
not too much. This one,
But it's likely to stick around. I don't know if Link's going anywhere.
I think will stick around, but OBV, I don't see anything. You have a nice location on this one. Yeah. So you have the W's. Yeah, you can see the W, the second one. Nice breakout and nice retest. Nice location. On weekly chart, I don't see too much, but let's put what we can do on this one. You can see you are below the long reload zone. Let's put the daily chart. Maybe we can see something. Let's see what we have. Okay. At this point, this is a lower low. Yeah, you have some divergence trying to form in here, but you don't see any W. Yeah. So for this one, you have a nice location, nice move up, nice location. Wait for a clear W. Yeah. My thinking. Even on daily chart, you can wait for a clear W, I explained a bit earlier. If you want to to buy at the breakout, or you want to buy at the retest, there are advantages and disadvantages in both of them. If you buy the breakout, you have some disadvantages. If you buy the retest, you maybe can be left behind and never get the retest, or you can get the retest after the big pump, and you don't want to be in that trade.
I mean,
But it really
if
perfect.
that OBV can W right here, I like that level because it's just coming down against the W from the
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
That's probably
But
88.6 right there.
I, give me a W.
Yeah, yeah.
Give
OBV
me a
doesn't
new
look right there.
W. We have some Ws,
It's actually
but
an
give me a
M.
new W. Yeah, give me a new W, and I'm okay with that. Yeah,
And
let's
also,
see.
like with all of these, remember too, just again that you might have to, if you buy that thing right here, you're probably going to go underwater this year before it really, who knows? Maybe it turns
Yeah.
around, but like in general, you got to expect to not bang a double out tomorrow on this thing if you went and bought it right here. You're probably gonna have to ride out the rest of the year. Just sort of,
Yeah. If
that's
you
probably
want to
true for
trade
most
it,
of these.
okay. Yeah. You can get a W pretty easily if you wait a little bit more. And you can hunt. Yeah, I think we are past the 1 hour and a half, Kevin.
Oh yeah, looks like we are. Cool. Well, we went through a
So
lot
leave
of
a like.
stuff.
Yeah, we did our best. So if you enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe to our channel if you are new and you are not a subscriber already. Join our Discord, link is in the description. And if you like us, you can I don't know, join the premium membership if you want to be a trader. But someone asked us on Discord if we'll, I'm not okay with that idea to have access to my spreadsheet. You have to my template. Uh, you have access on the spreadsheet. You have the levels, so I think it's good enough.
Yeah, and remember,
Yeah.
we basically just started at the bigger market cap coins, and we've just been working our way down. So really, the list is just so far probably the top 100 or so market cap
Yeah.
coins.
So the watch list is just for me. But you can do your own. You have access to this spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet is free for everyone on Discord. You can make a copy, or you can I don't know, watch it every week. It's up to you. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this spreadsheet has more than what you see. This is the plan. This is the investment, and you can see here the levels. You have statistics, pretty clear ones. Yeah. You can put on against Bitcoin if you want. You have statistics against Bitcoin. You can log your Binance account if you want. Uh, it's a pretty complete one. So only this one is adding a lot of value if you want it.
yeah, and we're also,
But
we're not even doing any FA on this. This is like technical analysis only strategy.
yeah,
Essentially, we're just going through all crypto, and so if anything, maybe you just see what we're doing here, and then you can go and apply this same strategy to the coins that you think are the best, or whatever speaks to you. From a
yeah,
fundamental perspective, we're basically just trying to get across the point of buying at the bottom of the range. With some other reasons to help you, like some divergence maybe, or and some market structure. So hopefully we're just beating all these. We're just going through all of them and doing the same thing. So if you take anything away from all this, it's just that you just need to learn how to do that, how to pick these coins out from a technical standpoint, and then if you like have a coin that you think is good fundamentally, then you can apply this strategy to that.
yeah. Okay, I think that's it from us.
Cool. Well,
Kevin, I'll let you close the live stream as usual.
yeah, Paul made me a little disclaimer outro video that I'll try to run here that just basically says don't listen to these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna end with that. But other than that, we'll be back next week. We'll be around trading all week. Pop in and say hey again. I'm happy to try to answer your questions if you guys post them in the community lounge. And I guess with that said, I think we got through a lot of stuff today, and any feedback always is appreciated. I don't know, let us know if you think we're doing anything worth listening to. And other than that, I'll just say bye to everybody, and I'll run this little disclaimer video, and we'll just see you guys next week. Take it easy. Bye-bye.